Welcome to another question 16. This is the second question on the exam review. The Césaire Chompers are a Division 2 soccer team hoping to qualify to play in Division 1. They won 25 games this season and acquired a new player for their starting lineup. They now have 10 players. In order for a Division 2 team to qualify to play Division 1, two criteria must be met. Criterion number 1. The number of games won in the season has to be greater than or equal to 10 added to the mean number of wins of the Division 1 teams. Criterion 2. The total number of goals scored by the 10 top goal scorers on the team must be greater than 120. The Césaire Chomper stats are the following. The number of goals scored by the original 9 top goal scorers are 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 16, 20, and 21. The distribution of the number of goals scored, including the new player, is this. Minimum is 4, the maximum is 21, quartile 1 is 7, quartile 2, the median is 12, and quartile 3 is 16. We have to find out, will the Césaire Chompers qualify to play in Division 1? This is a range. We have a frequency distribution table. You've won 0 to 5 games, that happens 0 times. Here you've won 6 to 10 games, and that happens 7 times. We just don't know what the number is. Is it 6? Is it 7? Is it 8, 9, or 10? When they give you a range like this, you're going to treat this range as though it is the middle number in the range. You find the median of that range. So let's go and do that in a spreadsheet. I'm looking at the range between 0 and 5. That's actually 6 numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have this many games. Your two middles are obviously going to be 2 and 3. Take the average of them, 2.5. It's going to be multiplied by 0 anyway, and we're still going to get 0 games from 1. After this, notice there's only 5 here, and the 5 here, and 5 here, and 5 here. Like 6 to 10 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there's only 5. We have one middle value, and it's the 8th. We're going to add 3 to the 6 to get the 8. We're going to add 3 to the 11 to get 14. We're going to add 3 to the 16 to get 19. We're going to add 3 to the 21 to get 24. Then we're going to figure out the total number of games won is we're just going to multiply the number of games, like that's in the middle of our range in each case, times the frequency. If we had 2.5 games with 0 frequency, so that's still 0. And then we fill that down. If we had 8 wins 7 times, well, that's 56 wins. If we had 14 wins 10 times, that's 140 wins. Altogether, the sum, I'm just going to add this up, so we have the sum here of these numbers is 25. The sum of those numbers is 358. The mean is going to be 358 divided by 25. The mean is the average number of wins per team is 14.32. In order to be in Division 1, you have to have won more than or equal to 10 plus the mean number of wins of the Division 1 team is 14.32. 10 plus 14.32 is 24.32. And is that less than or equal to 25? Yeah, it is. So yes, done criterion number 1. Now criterion number 2 says the total number of goals scored by the 10 top goal scorers on the team must be greater than 120. We're given the top 9 here. We have the top 9 and then the 10th, the new player. So we have the top 10 players are here. We want to figure out the total number of goals scored by the top 10 goal scorers. We know we have like 10 values. So here we have 9 and we're missing 1. And if we had 10 values on our box and whisker plot, the middle is the median. The median of 10 is 5 and 6. Just hold up your hands, your palms facing out. It's your 2 thumbs, 5 and 6. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Take the next one, 6. This is the 5th and 6th is 12. How can we get to 12 from 10? So 10 plus 14 is 24, right? How can we get to 12 from 15? Yeah, we need to get to 24. 15 plus 9 is 24. 9's on the other side of the 10, so it doesn't work. Our 2 middle values have to be beside each other. We have our 10 goal scorers. There are going to be 2 middle values. 10 is very close to 12. It's closer to 12 than 15 is. So I'm going to say something plus 10 divided by 2 is 12. Cross multiply with 2. That's going to give me something plus 10 is 24. And then subtract 10. So something is going to be 14. 14 and 15 are the 2 middle values. I'm going to rewrite this, okay, with the 14 here. And now I have my 10 goal scorers right here. We have our 10 goal scorers. All we need to do is figure out what the total number is. So I'm just going to add those up. 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21. Good. And I just want to sum that. Is equal to the sum of all these values. And we end up with 121 goals. Our sum is 121. The total of the top
number of goals scored by the 10 top goal scorers on the team must be greater than 121. Sum is 121. That is also a winning condition. So yes, and yes, they meet the two criterions. So of course the Chompers will become a Division 1 team. Yes, the Caesar Chompers will become a Division 1 team. And that's it for the second question. Have a good day.